Welcome to Hyprland. Today, I'm going to be putting my creative skills to the test to try and customize my freshly installed Hyprland Arch Linux setup in order to make it look better. This is a disclaimer. Aside from editing a config file and a couple AI-generated side projects, I don't know how to code, so I apologize for how this turns out. However, I hope you guys will enjoy watching me make something so abysmal that it's funny. Enjoy the rest of the video. First thing we will need is a wallpaper, so let's go ahead and find one, because I want to use the wallpaper as the base of my color scheme. I want something a little bit darker, but maybe kind of blue-ish. This one looks nice, but I want to leave that as like back burner. Let's roll with this. I like it. It's nice, simplistic. Download. Okay, wallpaper's downloaded. Let's set this up. Okay, well that hasn't done anything yet. It's set to Hyperpaper. Do I have to? Okay, so there's no hyperpaper.com, so let's do, I think it's like that, right? And then it's leave preload equals that, and then I think it's wallpaper equals, keep hitting tab instead of enter. There you go. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Cool. So wallpaper is set. Let's edit the Hyprland config. Okay, there's our monitors. Where's the exec ones? There we go. Hyperpaper. Okay. I think I can just use Wofi to run Hyperpaper. Nope, that just pulls up Waypaper. Okay. The wallpaper is all set up. Next thing is, let's adjust some colors. So, and then first thing I want to do is set a keybind for Hyperpicker. So where's bind? Equals main mod. Okay. Main mod X. No. C? Yeah. Hyperpicker. Pick a color. Does it copy it to my clipboard? Doesn't copy it to my clipboard, so I guess I'll just have to memorize whatever it is. 131C2B, whatever. Alright, good. So now let's go back into the Hyprland config, make some more adjustments. So first up, gaps in, we're gonna do 3. Gaps out, we're gonna do 10. Border size 1. So for active border, I want it to be this kind of blue, so 25333F. And with a gradient leading to this kind of 4A6970. Okay, yeah, that didn't work. I think it's just because it has to be RGB instead of RGBA. Let's try it. Okay, that worked. I think got that kind of gradient look. You can barely see it. So let's do border size 2. Okay, colors. I don't know how I feel about the colors. You can barely notice it, to be honest. Let's see. Why don't we do like a lighter blue? 4C696F. And let's make it go down to white. So E5D4AF. Okay, that looks a little bit better. See, now you can actually like see the border a little bit, and it just has this kind of gradient. Nice. Okay, inactive border. I don't want to see it, so I think it's, no, you have to parse that as a color. There we go. Okay, so now if something's inactive, there we go. Border is just black. Perfect. Resize on border. Let's do rounding power 1. I want it to be more square than anything. Do rounding power 5. No, I accidentally did quit. Okay, yeah, cool. More square. That's good. Active opacity. We want active opacity at 1, inactive at 0.85. So that way, let me show you. If the window's not active, see, like if I move my mouse away from the window, it starts getting a little bit more transparent. See if Firefox becomes transparent a little bit, or if I move from one window to the next. Let's close out these two. See, terminal, move it here. Terminal becomes a little bit transparent. Pretty sick, huh? Okay, blur's fine, shadow's fine. Okay, I think that, yeah, that's good for now. Let's write and quit. So, got a wallpaper set up. Border color set up. Let's see here. Up next, let's get the bar set now. Don't know if I already installed Waybar or not. Yes, I did. Okay. By the way, I have like no programming experience, so my goal with the bar is to make it as simplistic as possible. Basically, I just want workspaces here on the left, and then the time here on the right, and like a little audio thing, if that's not too hard to put in. Again, never done this before. So nvim config.jsonc, and now I need to look up what I have to do. So Waybar customization. Okay, so the good thing I like about Waybar is that it's like super customized with Hyprland, which is nice. So that builds from source. Oh yeah, well, I guess I should probably build these dependencies, huh? Okay, oh wait, I can just do this. I'm stupid. Oh, cool. I'm installing the dependencies because I've learned from trying this once in the past, like a year ago, that if you don't install all the dependencies, nothing works as it's supposed to. So that's fun. But at least now with that getting installed, I can start customizing it. Minimal config file should look like this. Okay, so I can just kind of try this. Layer, top, modules left. If I can type, there we go. And then, oh, whoops. Oh, forgot a comma right there as well. There we go. Module center. Can I do just date and time? Okay, I'm assuming that's what clock is for. Clock. Oh, forget. Oh my god. I'm just making all sorts of mistakes today. Boom. Okay. And then, all right, you know what? I forgot to place the brackets. So bracket, hit them with, oh, how hard did I screw this up? That looks about right. Do I only tap it in once? I think it looks like you tap it twice. Hold on. How about, let's do this. Control Shift C. That looks to be about right. Just gonna indent this once. Okay, cool. Okay, and then modules right. Can I just do audio? Is there one that says audio? Audio. That's clock. I think there's one for audio. IPC. Oh, there's a page for the modules. Nope, that's for CSS. Let's see. Hyprland. Okay. Okay, you know what? We don't need any on the right for now, just to make this simple. Module center. We're going to change module center to modules right. All right, that looks about right. Okay, now, how did they customize this? Oh, okay. So we're going to do Hyprland workspaces. Okay. I don't really want it to do a window rewrite. I kind of just want it to show a number up there. I think the default's fine, no? Let me see. I mean, oh, well, I guess I don't even need to customize that one then. Let's do clock. Okay. Oh no, that is correct. Okay, cool. Percentage A, percentage D, percentage B, H, percentage M. I just realized I don't even close that. Oopsie. Okay, so that should close that, right? Let's just see what happens. Oh, nice. So I can switch back and forth. I kind of like this. Don't know how well it fits the theme though. What I don't like is that it only shows my workspace like when they're open. Like it just shows the first one, like just whatever's active basically. So I might have to go back in and customize that. Let's deal with that for now. There we go. Oh, but it didn't change anything. It just shows all active workspaces. Which, I mean, I guess it's fine. Okay, I guess that's fine. Let's go to... Better to do that than restart. So, we have the Waybar. So, here's where we're at. We got a desktop. We got a Waybar. Custom fonts. Although, we need to somehow style the Waybar. So, I guess I shouldn't have closed that out. I'll do style Waybar. I don't know anything about CSS. I know it uses CSS styling, but... Oh, hey, look, they didn't even use the same font. Okay. Well, we have that. Waybar. Let's use Hyperpicker. Oh, let's use Hyperpicker 1.3. Or no, we want it to be almost that dark. Still look a little bit different. 131 C2B. Okay, let me make note of that. C2B. So it's like a very dark violet. I want to see. I don't want to use the exact color. I want to find one close to it. Monochromatic color. So we could do 2A3F60. Oh, nice. It shows you. Sick. Color 1B2A3D. Oh, well, it blends straight in with NVIM, so I guess the same color. Font family, font size. We're gonna try 14 and then edit it from there. Border radius 5 pixels. I forgot each one of these needs one of these. Boom, 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 boom. Margin 5 pixels. I'm just gonna copy what it says for now and then work from there. Clock, background color. Do I want it to be a different color? I kind of want it just to be more static, right? So 2A3F60 padding. Don't know what that does, so I'm just gonna copy it and then border radius 5 pixels. My God, can I type today? Jesus. Okay, that's clock. And then what was the last one? Hyperland faces. Is that not how that works? Oh, right. Workspaces in CSS. Oh, do I just do workspaces? Am I stupid? There we go. Okay, so color transparent. I gotta keep forgetting to put the semicolon there. Border, none, padding, 5px, 10px. Oh, that's 10x. I'm a 10x developer, baby. And then margin 0 to px. Okay. Oh my God. Why is it huge? Oh, the text. Okay, so everything's there, but it's just huge. The Waybar is giant. So at least now we know it. This is what I get for trying to copy stuff off of AI. So let's use the other color then. 1B2A3D. Nice. Didn't even know NeoVim shows the color when you're styling it. So can we change? How do you change font color in CSS? How to change font color in CSS? Really learning how to fix my problems here. Waybar. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Okay, but why? One, it's still, once again, we got huge Waybar, and it's just, and I don't like that these are rounded. I would much rather have them square. Let me see, what is border? What does border radius do in CSS? Oh, okay, so border radius, make that 0, right? And then margin 0, right? Font size, we'll make that 10. Now we're getting somewhere. See, do this, do this. Ta-da! I've become the CSS master. All right, Waybar is done. Kind of gnarly, but you know what? I take my wins where I can get them. I've never done that before. I've now done it. I've learned something new. That's the whole point of this channel. Waybar, window transparency. I already finished. I have a little list on another monitor that I'm using just to make sure everything's good. And yeah, that's that. Let's customize the terminal. Kitty comes with a bunch of themes, so I want it to be, let me see. Actually, you know what? Let's make this smaller because I want to see how well these colors work together. I don't want it to be the exact same color, although actually, I guess I could do that. No. Okay, let's not do that. Let's actually edit the thing. We want the color 131C2B. Got it. Fear code is fine. Background opacity, we make it 0.9. That's good. Okay, so now it's a bit more transparent, but we still need to make the color. I'm an idiot. Or you know what, actually? All I have to do, since it's completely black, is just make it more transparent. So, where is it? Yeah, no, the black just kind of ruins it. Okay, so now we can use the theme feature to find a bluish. Since it's transparent, it doesn't need to be that close of a blue. Just needs to be blue enough. You could do this one, drawbridge dark. What does that look like? Actually, this kind of works. See, it's not perfect, but it's just blue enough. Okay, now go back and make this more transparent. Okay, Kitty is customized. Now we need to change. I want to change this from bash to fish and then install Starship on top of it. So let me see here. I forget how to change it to shit. To shit. I need to change this to fish. Fish. Shell changed. Okay, so let's see what happens. Why is it not fish? Ah, okay. There's my mistake. So hold on. Which bash? So I want to make bash. Oh, okay. So we're going to keep bash as our shell. I just need Kitty to launch fish. How to make Kitty terminal use fish. Do I just add this to the end? There we go. Now we're in fish. Okay. Also, this theme looks terrible with fish. Fastfetch on launch. See what it does. Boom, we got Fastfetch. Okay. Speaking of, let's customize it. Oh, well, first let's change this theme. There we go. Okay. I had to change the theme. I used one of the Capuchin themes just to get her done. Mainly so that way my text here would actually show correctly. I don't mind the color scheme. Doesn't fit entirely. I could try and use something like Pywall for it, maybe? Oh, nice. So it actually customized everything. Or at least it customized my terminal. Wow. That saved me a lot of effort. You see? Oh, well, that didn't... It worked for a second. Let me see here. History. Oh, so I have to add it to my shell startup file? Oh my god, it's not supported in the fish shell. Is there a way to make Pywall work in the fish shell? Okay, too much effort. You know what? As cool as Pywall made it seem, I like this theme. The green just adds to the touch. Okay, so now we need to do fastfetch gen config. Okay, and then nvim.config fastfetch / config.jsonc. And then for this, all I want to do is just remove a couple things so that way it doesn't take up as much space. Okay, just hitting all the wrong buttons. Battery, power adapter, locale. Using UTF-8, I don't really care about locale. Terminal font, seems fine. There we go. It's a little bit smaller now when we open it up. That's really all I wanted to do. I am on a ThinkPad, that's why you see 2 batteries on the screen. But aside from that, everything looks great. Up next, Starship. Let's install Starship. There we go, that's Starship. I don't know if I want to customize Starship though, but I don't think any of their presets really fit. Tokyo Night might fit. I use this same one on my work laptop that runs Fedora. I like how it looks on there, but I also just use normal bash. You know what, worst comes to worst, we can try it. Starship.tuml to remove the Apple logo. There we go. Now it shows the Arch Linux logo. Again, very chaotic rice so far. Starship's hooked up, the pretty basic preset, and this entire time I completely forgot to do the cursor. So I want to do cursor. How do I install this on Arch? Pretty sure we just put this on icons, right? Yes, we do. That's it. Oh, this is all I have to do. Clear, and then let's just make sure it works. That didn't do it. Local share. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Cursor is set. Let's make this 24 though. All right, cursor is set. Excellent. So now we got to go back into, where's the one for the cursor? Let me make sure I do this right before I accidentally delete my cursor or something. So we could do that, or we could just do v equals x cursor theme Modern, classic, cursor size, hyper cursor size. Okay, didn't hit me with any big errors, so that's nice. So here's where we're at. I think one last thing I really need to edit would be my Wofi, which I'm pretty sure uses CSS. Let me see how to edit Wofi. Not Wi-Fi, Arch Linux. Config Wofi, config. Yeah, but what format does it use? Okay, so I accidentally made a folder for it. Let's open up an actual file explorer. .config Wofi. So we don't need to make a config folder. Just need to make an actual config. cd config Wofi and vim config. But what does it use? Oh, key value pair format. So no specific programming language. Well, I guess I just need a CSS styling. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind stealing one for this. This is for Wofi. .files. .config. Wofi. Oh my god. Okay, so I have stolen somebody's Wofi. And then I gotta remember how to change it. If I'm correct, it's style. .config Wofi style as CSS. Okay, still looks kind of crazy here. That's not perfect. Okay, which I guess this is what I get for stealing somebody's Wofi config. They don't really want it to show images. Okay, that's correct. And then Wofi and vim config allow images false. Okay, good. No images. And then we're going to make these two. Not to mention I want the background color to be a bit different. So you can quit out of that. Make this floating. Pick a color. 40616A. Completely cooked that. I don't know why I was scrolled down so hard. Okay. Window border radius. Okay, it's still got some let me see. Still got those black borders to it, so why though? Okay, now we see less of it. No, somehow we end up seeing more. Yeah, it's just the same thing. Okay, well, you know what? I am not the expert on this. Okay, so here we are. Wofi, got that done. The colors, obviously, they're not perfect. Then again, neither is my ability to make it perfect. So this is kind of what we're rolling with. Got our wallpaper set up, Waybar, super simplistic Waybar setup. What was that? Terminals customized. We got fish, we got Starship installed. Lots of presets, lots of defaults. Because as you can see, the only thing that I customized myself really was the Waybar, and look at look at how great that turned out. But overall, I mean, in terms of usability, this is quite usable. I might add more stuff if I can think about it, but at least for today, that's all I got. Thank you for watching.